Halifax is one of Canada's fastest growing cities, but a new snapshot shows over the decades, the vast majority of heritage properties have slowly vanished to fires, demolition, or redevelopment. Here's CTV's Paul Hollingsworth on the push to preserve a rich history.
St. Mary's University archaeologist Jonathan Fowler is sounding an alarm with a new study. Fowler says Halifax's historic architecture is slowly being wiped away as the city continues to grow.
You look at the maps and you see the old Halifax of 1878, but we've layered that over the modern city. So you can compare what was there and what's there now.
Fowler has unveiled new research that measures urban change as an academic exercise.
Cities have always been about change. Cities are very dynamic. That's okay. But in a historic city like Halifax, we have to be deliberate about that change. We have to be intelligent about it, or we're going to wake up in a city that doesn't look like anything we know.
Many of the older structures have disappeared. On this map, the red buildings are gone and the green buildings are still standing. According to Fowler, Halifax had almost 9,000 buildings in 1878. Since then, only 1,143 have survived. That's an attrition rate of 87.2%. Historian Blair Bede hopes these findings serve as a wake-up call to help preserve Halifax's history that dates back centuries.
We've just not evaluated the buildings to say which ones are old and which ones are historically old that we want to keep.
There have been many changes over the decades, but it should be noted Halifax remains a city rich in history.
And there's a lot preserved in certain places. The rate of attrition or the attrition across the city has not been uniform.
Some parts of the city remain unchanged. Other areas have been torn down and rebuilt. Fowler hopes his study leads to a preservation of some of the remaining older properties. Paul Hollingsworth, CTV News, Halifax.